Alright guys, we got the big APC 3000 VA open, and it's actually charging at the moment. It's actually just plugged into the grid power down there and that grey lead. What I've done is I've just patched that grey lead into the 16 amp input, and then I've put that surface mount power point there onto the 16 amp output. While it's on, I'm not going to touch anything in there, but that surface mount power point will get poked out the back of the grate there, which is right at the end where the tin snips are. I need a pointer. I need a pointing device. There we go. Pointing device. That's removable. So what we'll do is we'll remove that. We'll mount this surface mount on the edge there. So it's currently charging up. There's 4 there, there's 4 there. Can't remember if they're 5 or 6 amp hour 12 volt batteries. I think they might be 6s. 5s. I have pulled one of these trays apart before. I scored one out at the transfer station, and the batteries were actually all awesome in that, except for that one that you may have seen the video of that decided to detonate. They're actually, well, they're over here. It's a busy shed, this. That's what they are. Yeah, they're 5. So there's 48 volts there and 48 volts there. So they're paralleled. It means that there's 10 amp hour at 48 volts. Somewhere near half a kilowatt hour. Probably not anymore, but initially would have been about half a kilowatt hour. It's quite happy. Ooh, battery's gone up 1 notch. So I believe that flashing one there is letting us know that we have grid power. And that one there means that it's inverting off the batteries. So that big changeover relay was. That's just telling us that the grid power is still there. Let's see. So we get our battery monitor there. You can see that alright. See what happens when we flicker off. Oh wow, that was quick. Those big beautiful transformers come on and let us know. It's going to beep constantly, or do we have to delete a beeper or something? I've got to bring the laptop out and plug the laptop into it, because it's got a USB interface up the back there, and see what that can show us. It might show us state of charge and all kinds of things. I don't know yet. I've actually got to go and watch some of Average Joe spit out Average Joe's videos about this, because he has played with them extensively. So let's just see if we've got output power at the moment. I'll just put you up in the phone video recorder clamp that's lived on this bench for over a year now. This one here the battery's charged. It appears like it's going to continually beep for us. I'm gonna put this in a shitty spot. Okay, as you can see, we have output. Let's check a battery that actually needs some charge. No unknown, every battery in the shed's got power in it. Bloody does too. What are the chances? I just went through and charged them all off the solar before I started doing this, and they were all done. Because there's an inverter straight up there that I like to turn off, well, not have load on while we're recording, so that it's quiet. Because otherwise it makes a ton of noise, humming and buzzing and stuff. Look at this 9 amp. Everything's charged. Awesome. Alright, the other charger. Let's go something a bit more serious. I've got a little air compressor down here below us. I wonder if that'll go. One way to find out. It's got to be really careful because these outlets at the back here, they're just barred together. That's the actual like IEC 4-5 outlets. The female ones that I've never had a cord for. If you've seen any of my other UPS play around videos, you'll know that. Okay, little compressor. Be really cool if this runs that. Might not because the battery's state of charge. Okay. Cross your fingers. Oh wow. Absolutely no sweat. Let's turn that off because it's freaking loud. But easy, even just off these. So that's probably only good for 400 or 500 watts. Yeah, that's still a bit of a shock. Let's get the grid power back onto it and let it click. Such beautiful big relays in there. So that's what I needed to know. I needed to know if it actually worked. So now that I know this one works, what I might do is I'll go to Bunnings and buy a decent surface mount power board block thing. Drill a hole in this top case down the back down there. And that top case. Down the back down there. And mount the power box on that. We're never going to servo rack it, so it's not a big issue. How do we shut it down? That one? Yep, that was the one. And yeah, mount its power outlet up there. Then what we'll do is we will either find another one of these, which is a little bit different to an Anderson. I might even have one somewhere from the pack I wrecked last time. If not, we'll wreck a pack, get that plug, and then line up some of these gels into a nice brick of gels. We have got a 48 volt UPS. So next episode we'll be modifying this one to be a good and proper inverter. Essentially, I'm making an inverter essentially. It's beautiful and clean in here. You can tell it was in a decent servo cabinet that wasn't messy. The fans there kick in and out and rev up and down like there must be PWM. Got beautiful big heatsink array there on the fed boards. There's all our double shieldeds from our. They're beautiful. They got like a coating on the outside of the wire a second time, coming from our two transformers. Yeah, I think it's just a really good, well-made thing. So, power source comes in from the DC, goes straight to the FETs there, comes out of them in these two here. Bridge there, I'm not sure why. Then we've got all our output windings. But yeah, the cool thing is, where I've tapped my output, at first I could see that there was 2 whites out and 2 blacks out, which I thought was the top ones and the bottom ones, and they were separate. But then I found there's a 16 amp single output, so obviously they had to limit the current. Right guys, thanks heaps for watching. I will update you as I play with this thing. Keep your eyes out for these. This is a 3000 VO model, so it'd have to be good for about 2500 watts. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Subscribe over here. More videos over here. Buy stuff in the links down below. Cheers guys. Catches.